Well, on this final full day of brutal winter, we wanted to show you what is coming. The cherry blossoms in bloom. Now, this is video of a prior bloom, but we are just a few weeks away from this year's full bloom in our area. And in preparation, officials in New Jersey getting everything ready for the 50th annual Essex County Cherry Blossom Festival. It is the largest display of cherry blossoms in the U.S. And this year, the festivities will include a bike race and a kids' 1 mile fun run and walk. And Liz, pro runner that you are, they also will have a 10K run. So for you, easy peasy. A lot of fun.
For 50 years, Bloomfest has brought people together across generations and communities to experience the power of this historic landscape work of art.
The festival runs from April 4th to the 19th at Essex County Branch Brook Park. We do this every year. Cherry blossom season in New Jersey typically peaks in early to mid-April, correctly?
Absolutely. No, and go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, did the extreme winter that we have, could it impact the blooms this year?
No, and in fact, it's actually good that everything goes dormant. Like there's no kind of middle ground. Oh, is it too warm? Should I be blooming? Everything should be in sync, and you want it to go dormant and to shut the ground down and have its normal cycle. Yeah. And you don't have to go to the Potomac. I mean, you come right here.
That's
we
so
have
great. It's
huge collection and most variety in the United States. So great stuff.
I cannot wait. Bloomfest.
I know.
Like that.
No, it's coming soon. You can see it. You see the buds actually swelling across the area now. All right, we go outside where we've gotten some bonus sunshine. If you look in the distance to the north, you see the low cloudiness. It is not sunny everywhere. We've carved out this little patch of blue over New York City and into northern New Jersey, and we all may see a brief period of clearing before the clouds start to fill back in again. But we're at 41 degrees, a south wind at about 9 miles an hour. So you look at the weather map. I mean, look at all the heat out here. This is all-time March heat in the Southwest. It's starting to spread eastward. 62 Chicago and 77 St. Louis. And some of that air is going to try to get in the Northeast, but we are definitely in the cold corner of the country right now. Upper 30s where we have the clouds locked in. A little brighter. We're in the 40s. We're pushing 50 in Wrightstown right now. Spring arrives 10:46 in the morning. 50-degree temperatures return, but then late day and evening showers coming in. So have your umbrella late day and tomorrow night. You know, the weekend should be nice and mild overall. It will be dry during the daylight hours. We have some temperature issues to talk about with the forecast because there'll be a big range, especially on Sunday. And then we're back, below normal as we go into next week. It's going to get brisk and cooler as we go into the day on Monday. See that little area that we carved out over northern New Jersey? I mean, we're socked into the island. It feels chilly. Same thing, Connecticut, Hudson Valley, but in Wayne and Livingston and Sparta and in New York City, we've got sun. But yet in Austining and up toward Yorktown, it's chillier, even in the parts of Orange County. There's some clouds that are hugging the Jersey Shore, too. But we have brightened up in Wrightstown, and that's why we've pushed 50. So there's a little area of showers right here. That's going to come in this evening, and it's going to go especially across our northern suburbs, and then it'll be out of here after midnight. Spring arrives again, just 10:46. We'll be in the low to mid-40s, sunshine, but then clouds will increase during the day tomorrow, and some late-day rain. Maybe we get in the bulk of the daylight hours in New York City dry. Days are long, though. I think maybe during the evening commute, we get the rain coming in. But mid-50s, upper 40s south-facing shores, and some 60s inland. It will get wet. It's not just run-of-the-mill, scattered showers. This will be rain, and it'll be wet for a while, and then it looks like it's moving through. It just keeps speeding up in terms of the timing. It should be leaving maybe a leftover shower after midnight, and then we start to dry out. Any lingering cloudiness on Saturday morning will give way to sunshine. We already start out in the 40s to around 50. We should get in the upper 50s, maybe near 60 degrees. But it is a cooler northerly breeze coming in, so I think mostly in the 50s. But a nice day, and probably the sunnier of the 2 weekend days. A warm front wants to work through Saturday night and Sunday morning. There will be a fair amount of clouds around, and the wind is out of the south. So that's the tricky part with these temperatures. And then some showers try to come in as we go through Sunday night. So I think what will happen is we'll struggle 45 to 50 along the coast, at least Long Island and Connecticut. We probably get into the 60s in New York City. We could push 70s southern New Jersey, but with a south wind, there's kind of a ceiling on how high the city can go. Will be warmer inland, and I think there's a fair amount of clouds around. So, again, I don't want to go too crazy with the temperature, but you see what's on. It's in the 70s here across Pennsylvania. It's in the 40s, let's say, north of I-90 here. So we're kind of squeezed in between. It's a tricky temperature forecast, but I do think we'll get into the mild air for a time. 37 degrees tonight. It's a straight evening shower north and west, and the clouds will break late, near freezing for many suburbs. 56 tomorrow. Sun gives way to clouds, becoming breezy. And then a late afternoon rain shower comes in. Period of rain and drizzle tomorrow night will end after midnight. On Saturday, spring sunshine develops. It's pleasant, 59. There's more clouds on Sunday and big range. It'll still be mild and dry during the daytime hours. And then rain at night into Monday morning. Then it turns brisk and cooler. We're back in the 40s Monday and Tuesday before we warm back into the 50s Wednesday, Thursday. So even the cool downs aren't terrible.
No.
No, we'll take it.
Yeah, nice weekend.
Yeah.
We're going in the right direction.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
But coming up on Eyewitness News first at 4, the long lines at airports continue. Spring break combined with a partial government shutdown, making for travel nightmare for many. We'll have the latest.
That's why the judge may delay the start of Harvey Weinstein's upcoming rape trial.
And we're getting a look at the damage inside a Michigan temple where a gunman last week rammed his car into the building.